Welcome back to another episode of the Googan Squad. Today, we are in Japan, exploring all the cool, interesting, and unique fishing tackle stores that are here within the city limits.
Okay, what is going on, everybody? We're here in Tokyo, Japan, and we're going to be bebopping around trying to find some of the best tackle shops they have here in Japan, mainly because we're going to be doing a little bit of fishing, and John needs some help with the local tackle. Now, the problem is we don't really know entirely what's going on when we walk into these buildings. Like, we just walked in the next door. We're trying to find this place, but we got to go through a donut-looking shop. I don't know, it's a detour.
Whatever that is.
It's going to get interesting because there's going to be a big language barrier.
And we're walking around with a giant camera too, so we might pique some people's interest. However, this is going to be fun. I always like exploring tackle stores. I got a bunch of videos on my channel. I'm exploring places in Indonesia, Hong Kong, Europe, wherever. I think it's over there?
Yeah, I'm over there.
Okay. Oh my god. This is super legit fish. To visit a tackle store in Japan, and here we are. This has got everything from fresh to salt to bass to sea green, which I believe is mad-eye. I'm not sure, but just for example, they've got some reels that we can't even get in the United States unless we order overseas. This one in particular is a digital dialer reel, limit breaker. It's a crazy reel. Some steezes.
That's wild.
These are like little tiny, like in the States we've got like 1/0, 2/0, 3/0. This has got to be like a .5. It's a size 4.
Size, number 4.
So Japan is obviously known not only for their great food, nice people, cleanliness, but they're also known for their fishing scene, salt and freshwater. One of the biggest bass ever caught was here in Japan, in a lake called Lake Biwa. We're pretty far from Biwa, we're like 3 hours from Biwa, but here you can find all kinds of gear. I mean, stuff that like goes beyond our wildest imaginations.
Imagine using these split rings.
Oh my gosh, look at the size of split rings. So you've got giant split rings and little tiny size 4 EWGs. Wow, offset wide gaps. Wow. Oh, you can't find them in the States right now. Look at the little mice. Wow.
This is weird, man. Creepy egg rubbers. Creepy egg rubbers. Look at this. Oh my god, look, it's like something you can use on a like a wacky rig or something. You see that? These things, these weird just ball spiky deals.
Bass are actually not a wanted species. They're considered to be invasive, almost similar to like how we feel about like Asian carp and also how we feel about snakehead too. But people down here in Japan love to catch bass, obviously. Look at this, these little sugar cubes. These are really popular now.
For one, I don't know. I have no idea what's going on above me in the mic, but for the speaker. What in the world is this? Dude, this thing's made out of metal. No, it can't be. This is supposed to be a frog. I think so. It's just
a water beetle. It looks like a water beetle, like the ones with the claws.
Yeah, it doesn't. Look at this. You see this?
Oh, I've seen those. I've seen those in the States, actually.
I don't even. You want to see some goofy stuff too? Like, look at this crankbait. What is going on?
What the hell?
You ever seen anything like this?
No.
They're called the Alcatraz.
Rob just handed me this giant swim. I've never even seen anything this big before. I'm guessing it's for bass. It's a good musky lure too. We're definitely not going to come on here alive, that's for sure. You gonna get that?
I've got to get this thing. I mean, it's probably the goofiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Pretty cool though.
It's called a chop cut. Chop cut.
I don't know.
Armed with a decoy hook. Why would you want a decoy hook? Why wouldn't you just want a real hook? I have never.
What the hell?
Dude, it's a worm.
Oh my gosh. You gotta get that.
I am getting it. I just done it.
Dude.
What do you even rig with this thing? Like 6 different hooks? Look at this thing.
Just let her eat it. Let her eat it.
Thing's huge. Color is that? Black and blue. I'm a black and blue kind of guy. I just don't even. I even know what to say about this. This thing is huge. This might be the biggest worm I've ever seen in my life. I found a freaking bat lure. Like, that's insane. The thing's crazy looking. It's really heavy too. 4,840. How much is that? Is that pretty expensive?
No.
4,000?
No, it's not expensive at all. This is a sign of I spent way too much money. I got a rod, a reel, and enough baits to supply us for the rest of this trip. Very cool story. Oh, thank you. And I got a free shirt. Probably in an extra small. But that's okay, I got a free shirt. Well, we're getting out of the rain. It's an absolute gloomy day here in Tokyo, but the nice thing is you can shop and spend money on fishing gear. 2 clicks down from the last place we bought gear at. I say we as if it's a conglomerative effort. It's just me spending money. But 2 clicks down from the first store, there's another store, so let's see what they've got.
This one looks like it's going to be a little bit more like fly fishing. What do we got going on? Wow, this is like...
It's not fly fishing, but it's a specific genre of fishing that's popular down here.
I feel like I shouldn't touch anything in here. What are the vibes? I feel like I'm in like an antique shop with the smell. I smell glue. I don't really know what's going on with this right here. It's like bamboo rods.
Not much in that shop. Looked like it was mostly, I think, a genre of fishing that's called tenkara fishing, which is like almost like fishing with just a single line attached to a rod, almost like painful old-fashioned style, but it's very popular in Japan. I don't know if it's called tenkara. I forget the name, but it's a genre of fishing like fly fishing, spinning fishing, deep jig fishing, popper fishing, all that kind of stuff. Let's keep looking though.
Look at this.
That's an action figure lure, dude. That's another one to get for a video.
That is wild. Like, what is this?
Old robo worms. Old.
Like old.
Here, this polygon is.
Dude, this is wild. That's a good start, man.
Yeah, I like this.
What is this, Lee? Like, how did you even rig this thing?
Well, we've made it to a new tackle store. This one, like Rob was saying, way more bass oriented. And looks like they've actually got some more stuff. Some stuff that we're used to seeing in the States. Some US lures. Actually, I think that is a Japanese lure, but
Hey, want to see something really cool?
But
They had made do of their space here. Look at this. That. Jeez.
oh wow,
It's that one. Talk about
that's something you don't see in the States.
No, talk about like
Efficiency.
using your space.
Yeah. Sliding doors, more tackle below.
You're like,
I love those little beetle things. Small off like those.
stuff like that.
Small like and yeah, Japanese sea bass are like really popular saltwater fish over here too, and they're just like our stripers back in the States, but they don't have stripes. They're like striperless bass. Catch them on stuff like this, like big bright twitch baits. They love this kind of stuff. Never caught one, but I've seen lots of videos of guys catching them. Kono flat. That's pretty cool.
You gotta have a rod to throw this thing.
Yeah, is it heavy as hell?
Yeah, I'm gonna film this thing. This thing's up there. You're gonna need a real rod for that.
It's got 3 trebles on it.
I love how they even over here in Japan, look, swim baiters even have flat bills.
Yeah, it's universal.
It's universal world, dude.
More reels.
John,
This is
like I said, these are just a little too small for me. It's got to be some extra.
I don't know.
I'm just right now. I'm buying lures that I think are super unique. Like, look at this giant. I believe it's a swimming.
Oh my God, you found one of these. I was just looking at those.
That'd actually be good for striper. I'm just getting lures that I find to be really unique. Like, look how thin this bait is.
Dude, what is this?
But it's super long. Yeah, look, show Jerry that one too. So cool.
What is that?
Big topwater bait. I don't know.
Dude, go look at this bait over here. Go look at this bait real quick.
Wow.
It doesn't have a tail. Like, there's no slot for a tail to go in there.
I made one, I guess. That's so cool.
And look how big it is. So.
We just don't have anything like that.
No, it's huge.
Obviously, it works because they're selling it here.
It's really not that expensive either for what it is. It's like 80.
It didn't film
It's like
this video,
$85.
Alright, I'm gonna check out before it was too late for me. Your boy spent some more money, per usual, but I will say, very cool interaction with one of the guys that worked in there. Didn't get his name, but I think he like maybe recognized the channel. Like he kind of has seen the videos before, but maybe not. But he was also an angler too, and he was showing me some of his pictures of Japanese sea bass, big giant trevally, mangrove snapper. It just is the testament that like fishing brings people together even across two completely different worlds, you know, that being USA and Japan. He was really cool though. He just showed me all his pictures, gave me a follow on Instagram, followed the channel, and spent some money. Where'd you next, Rob? Into the rain?
Into the rain, and I'm going to try to get us a cab, and this thing is not over.
I think we were like blown away by this, but we're really going to get it.
Yeah, this was a really good one.
This was good.
This was actually a really good shot. And I was very tempted to buy one of those swim baits. But I know I won't ever use it. I'm just like, oh,
we got to get Rob some highballs. Whoa. This is the first tackle store we've been to that actually sells used lures, which is kind of a cool concept, but they're in like really good shape. So you've got stuff like, I believe it's a Lucky Crab. Oh, no, never mind. You had, you know, like a head-in used for heavily discounted price, like really good lures. Definitely gonna get something from here.
Look at these bat lures, dude.
I know, that's pretty cool. Some like prop baits. Some pretty cool lures. Gabacho Pro. Oh wow, dude, tons over here. Look at all these lures, used lures. This is so cool.
Wow.
This is an old American company, Pose, I think. Well, folks, that was our last and final tackle stop. Unfortunately, we got kicked out. It's, I guess, very common for people not wanting to film in their business, which I understand, and we have that problem in the States, but we're really just filming ourselves, but I get it. They didn't kick us out, though. They just asked if we could stop filming. We got some tackle. Check out this thing that Rob got.
I don't even...
It looks like a piece of art. That's actually an arowana.
Yeah, I'm just kind of curious
what it does.
Yeah, I don't really know how it's going to fish.
The cool thing about that store, too, is they also sold some used tackle. So I was able to get some swim baits that are usually like a couple $100 for literally a fraction of the price. Actually, this one right here is called a Kiwami gill, and they discontinued these when I was a kid. But I still have the original Kiwami gill that I bought when I was like maybe, I don't know, 15 years old. And I purchased it at a Japanese tackle store in the US. So it's kind of cool to see a lure that was originated over here that's actually no longer made. Also got a jerk bait, another small little bull shooter, a tiny bull shooter. I've never even seen one that small. I got this little cicada topwater lure. This is a classic Japanese frog, still the K. Can't really find these too many places. And then I also got a big saltwater lure for some saltwater trips. This is actually I think this is a bass lure, but I'm gonna use it for saltwater. It's a DRT fish arrow. I don't know. It looked cool, but all that for far less than $100. Pretty cool stuff. Anyway, this is our last tackle store here in Japan. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video where we explore some unique and interesting fishing shops here in this amazing, beautiful country. Drop a comment, let us know we should film another one of these next, whether it be in the United States or a different country. Take care, and we'll catch you on the next episode of The Googans.
Welcome to a story of two teams, embarking on a journey of discovery on two islands, worlds apart. Follow along as John B. and Rob Turkla head to the ancient and modern wonders of Japan while Lake Fork Guy and Lojo set course for the vibrant and tropical paradise of Puerto Rico.
Welcome back to another Googan Squad episode.
In Japan, the boys will traverse a land where ancient traditions meet modern marvels. From the tranquil shores of Lake Biwa to the bustling streets of Tokyo, our explorers will delve into the heart of Japanese culture, savoring the unique flavors the island offers, while uncovering the endless angling opportunities that lie within.
You know where you are? You're in the jungle, baby.
Meanwhile, in the Caribbean paradise of Puerto Rico, LFG and Lojo will immerse themselves in a vibrant culture that pulses with life and rhythm. With its golden beaches, verdant rainforests, and the crystal clear waters of the Atlantic, Puerto Rico is a haven for adventurers and anglers of all skill levels. Join us as we journey across the globe, where every catch and every bite tells a story.
We're in the rainforest. Welcome to Puerto Rico.
This is the Island versus Island Worldwide Challenge.